Hello again. In this video, I will discuss some questions, 6 questions from your book. I will mention the page number and the question number. So let us see page number 66, question number 8. Question 8. The question says that give 2 reasons why the efficiency of movable pulley is not 100%. Oh, sorry, single movable pulley is not 100%. So I guess we talked about this, but if you can recall, generally friction is there and a rope mass is there and weight of the pulleys are there, which we ignore. So this will be 2-3 reasons for which the efficiency is not 100%. So it will be friction between pulley and string, then the pulley has weight, okay, because of that it is not 100%. Now if you see question number 9, same page number 66, question 9, it says in which direction does the force needed to be applied when a single pulley is used with mechanical advantage greater than 1. So that part, so if you guys can recall, if you have a single movable pulley, you have to apply effort in this direction so that you will create tension in this direction to lift the load. How can you change its direction of force applied without altering its mechanical advantage? So how to answer that? So if you remember, then in combination of pulleys, where I have one movable pulley and one fixed pulley, then you can see I can apply the effort in this way. So effort direction is changed, and if you can calculate it, mechanical advantage in both cases are 2 only. So this way I can change the direction of force applied without altering its mechanical advantage. Now let us talk about question number 18, page 67. So page number 67, question 18. You have to give reason. In a single fixed pulley, the velocity ratio is always more than its mechanical advantage in single fixed pulley. So again, if you guys can recall, mechanical advantage in non-ideal system generally decreases, velocity ratio remains same. So you can write, because the system is non-ideal, or there is a friction between pulley and string, or there is a friction between there is a weight of the pulley involved. So for that reason, the efficiency of a movable pulley is always less than 100%. We talked about it. In case of block and tackle system, the mechanical advantage increases with the increase in the number of pulleys. So if you can recall, in block tackle system, mechanical advantage in ideal case is given by n, where n is the number of pulleys. So more you increase that, your mechanical advantage increases, because the load will be supported by more and more tackles. So if you have n tackles, it will be supported by n times of the tension. So for that reason, its mechanical advantage goes on increasing. The fourth reads that the lower block of a block and tackle pulley system must be negligible in weight. So if you can recall, we found mechanical advantage to be N minus W by E, where W is the weight of the lower block. So if this becomes 0, you can see that the mechanical advantage become N, that is the ideal case. So because the formula of mechanical advantage involves this. So weight of the pulley, lower block pulley should be less. Now we will discuss 2-3 numericals now. Page 68, numerical 2. If you read it, then it is something like this, that you have a you have 100 kg mass here, kg. Okay, so it says that a fixed pulley is driven by 100 kg mass falling. So this is falling down and this is going up. So this 100 kg is used to lift 70 kg, 75 kg. Calculate the power input. Now, the weight of this mass is this much, so weight will be 100 kg F. So this I can take it 100 kg here, this is 75 kg. This is the weight, okay. So the power input, if you can recall, power input will be work input by time. So what is work input? Work input is 100 kgf force is pulling it down. So this is force times distance by time. Now force is 100 kgf. You can see the distance it has moved is 8 meter and time is 4 seconds. So if you see this, then this will be 100 kg F times 2 meter per second. Now if you can recall, it is given in the question that 1 kg F is 10 Newton. So this becomes 1000 Newton and times this. So it becomes 2000 watt. Okay, if I convert this in Newton and this is in SI unit, the power is watt. So this is the power input. The efficiency of the pulley. So efficiency is nothing but work output by work input. What is work output? This 75 kg is being pulled up. Okay, and work input is this is going down. So work output will be force, which is 75 kgf, force times I am writing x1 I am writing, and this is input is force times x. Now this is F1 I am writing, F2 I am writing. Try to understand. F1 is this and F2 is this force. Now since it's a same string, if this goes up by 8 or this goes down by 8, this will go up by 8. It is given in the question that this moves 8 in 4 seconds, so this will go up by 8. So efficiency, as you can see, F1 is 75 kgf times distance is 8, F2 is 100 kgf and distance is 8. So this will get cancelled, so your efficiency is 0.75. That is 75%. So this is not ideal, right? Because if this thing could have been ideal, then with 100 kg you could have carried almost 100 kg mass. The height to which load is raised in 4 seconds. So now that is a simple thing. If this goes down by 8 meter in 4 seconds, this will go up by 8 meter in the thing we discussed here only, because the length of the string is constant. If one goes down by 8, this one will go up by 8. see question number 7 now. Sorry, numerical 7. So in numerical 7, a pulley has velocity ratio 3. So can you recall how to draw this and so on? Draw diagram, so on. So if you guys remember, mechanical advantage 3 we have not encountered only till now. So if you go back, then we can design using block and tackle system. We can design a mechanical advantage 3 using block and tackle. So since you have to design mechanical advantage 3, so upper block will have 2, the lower block will be just 1. This is going to be your diagram. So they are saying that mark the effort, load, direction. Okay, then the number is given. If it lifts a load of 150 Newton, so load is 150 Newton by applying an effort of 60 Newton. Calculate its so again they are saying you to calculate the mechanical advantage. They are asking you to do that. So mechanical advantage is load by effort, and load is 150 by 60. So it will give you mechanical advantage to be 2.5. Just check it. Now they are asking you whether the system is the pulley system is ideal. Then it is not ideal, right? If this is the scenario, like if you are applying 60 to get 150, right? The mechanical advantage is not 3, it is 3 only if the system is ideal. So this system is not ideal. Otherwise, if you imagine this to be 50, so 50, yeah, so if this could have been 50 and this is 150, then it's ideal, because 3 times it will be magnified. 50 into 3 will be 150. So this system is not ideal. Now question number 9, we have discussed it in the theory. I will tell you to go by your own, so I will end now. Okay, so numerical 9, you see the video of block and tackle and do it. So let us end this thing. So we have completed the topic machine. Okay, in the next video, in the next week, maybe I will put this, I will make video on light, and I will start one by one. Now guys, let me know if you are getting help, if you need any help, right? Thank you.